Look at the gear he's wearing. This is not the same gear that my character had previously. It is different gear that we are wearing. I crafted some sets. They are not great sets, but it's something that will at least help us for now. Welcome back to the Chaos. I am ChaosEclipse. Today we're supposed to be doing one for the Imperial City, but we're not going to. You guys like, oh, you're a liar. You said in the next video we would do Imperial City. No, I'm not a liar. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of am, because we're not going to be doing it in quote-unquote the next video. But the bonus, you guys are going to get 2 videos today. So you're going to get this one, and you'll get the one for the Imperial City. The only reason I'm breaking it up this way is because of the changes of my character. So I had to make a few changes before going into the Imperial City, because I want to make sure that I can actually show you guys everything, instead of just going in there and getting wrecked and not being able to actually pull anything off. Before we do that, I do have a short message for you guys that I would like to play on screen here in a second. Also, I thought this was a rat, but if you look at it closer, it's a cat. I was like, man, there's some big rats here in the game. All right, so I'm gonna do the daily writs. I already picked them up. I'm gonna do the daily writs, and I'm gonna go ahead and play this video for you guys. There's a reason that I said play the video. I'm gonna play the audio for you guys. It's pre-recorded. There's a reason that I did not personally do it, but let me go ahead and give you guys that time now. So here we go.
For this part of the video, I am obviously using a text-to-speech software to ensure I do not miss anything, and so you don't hear me getting emotional. This video is in no way, shape, or form sponsored. It is merely to bring awareness to others and to let you know help is available if needed. For those of you that do not know me or are just new to the channel, I am a Marine Corps veteran and I suffer from PTSD. June is Pride Month. But what some of you may not know is that it is also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. If your mental health is at risk, please seek help. Talk to someone close to you, a loved one, a trusted friend, a religious person, if that is your thing, or even a therapist. A lot of men do not seek help for various reasons. All I ask is that you check in on your loved ones. If you are the gentleman in need of help, please reach out to someone. There is also the suicide hotline that can be called at 988. Just 3 numbers can help talk you out of bad thoughts. There is also the BetterHelp app for those of you that would prefer not to talk in person to a therapist. Men, stay strong out there. And women, these resources are available to you as well. Spread men's mental health awareness this month. You may just save a few lives.
Alright guys, that should have been more than enough time. I didn't really time it out there, but that should have been more than enough time. So, if you guys look down in the bottom right, you can see that my enchanting is level 18. I don't know if you guys noticed the other levels. I have hit level 50 in a lot of my crafting, and I will show you in just a second how I did that. Because it is expensive, so not everyone's going to be able to do it. I don't mean expensive as in real money, I mean expensive as in game money. And it kind of broke me. The 50,000 that I have on my character, maybe 60,000 now, I don't even know. Inventory, 63,000. So the 63,000 gold that I have on my character, that's because I pulled the other 100,000 off of the other character. So yes, I went through almost 200,000 gold already. Roughly 140,000 just to level up everything that I've leveled up. Let me do the provisioning real quick, and like I said, I will show you guys how I did that, because I'm sure people are gonna be like, man, just the other day you had, you know, like level 17 for blacksmithing, now you're all the way at 50. There's a reason that you don't want to level the way that I did. There's a reason that I did level the way that I did, but there's a reason that you don't want to, and I will go over that too. That's kind of what this video is about, but at the same time, we're also going to look at why I did it. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to craft what they want me to, because I leveled this thing all the way to 50. Oh look, I can do the drink. What food do they want? First hold fruit and cheese. I don't have that. I don't know where to get that either. So I'm probably not going to be able to do this one. I don't know why I just made that drink. Let me see if the chef has it.
A chicken.
Since we leveled our stuff here. He has that one. We'll take it. He has this. 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 That one. There it is. Okay, so we are going to be able to do it. Yeah, so once you guys are leveling your food and your drink, make sure that you guys come talk to the chef and the brewer, because I'm going to look at the brewer too. He's probably going to have more stuff for me to learn as well. And if you don't know what I'm doing, so if you look at this one and you scroll all the way to the bottom of the recipe, it says recipe already known. So I skipped that one. This one here says at the bottom, it says use to learn recipes. That means I haven't learned that one, so I'm buying it. That one I already know. I already know. Use. 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 And there we go. And then we'll come over and talk with the brewer. And look at that. That actually is kind of expensive too, because we had 64,000. We're at 41,000 off of just buying recipes. So be careful with that, guys. Some of these, don't get me wrong, they are worth it. Obviously you don't have to buy them all. If you want just the higher level ones, go for it. But I'm telling you right now, if you guys are doing the writs, the dailies, it is eventually going to ask you for one of the lower recipes. So you may need to actually go and buy that. All right, we're stopping at honey rye because I just filled up my inventory. So let's use all of these real quick. I'm just hitting X to learn them. Where'd you go? Here you are.
I've all man.
All right, it's still on honey rye, so we're gonna go down to the next one. Jeez, I hope we're almost done. It's getting mighty expensive. We're getting short on funds here. Okay, that's the last one. All the way down to 19,000. Wow. Okay. All right, inventory. Learn these real quick. And then we're going to grab whatever our daily is, which is our stamina one. Yeah. Sweet. So now we're going to have 5 stamina on our mount. Alright, let's make this real quick. And food. There it is. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, so the whole reason that I wanted to make this video is because if you guys take a look at my character, like I said, he looks different. It's not only the levels. Look at the gear he's wearing. This is not the same gear that my character had previously. It is different gear that we are wearing. I crafted some sets. They are not great sets, but it's something that will at least help us for now. And there's a reason for that too, which that is kind of what I'm going to go over here. So let's go turn these in real quick.
Hold. Speak to me before entering Mono, citizen.
Complete. Complete.
A week's work is worth a belly full of moon.
Complete. 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 And I kind of messed up the thing that I was doing too. Complete. So another reason why I want to show you guys this, because I want to make sure that you guys don't make the same mistake that I did. Also, my inventory in my bank, 100% full. Like full to the brim. It's kind of good, kind of not. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Right now, nothing. There is nothing I can do. But we'll empty it as we go. So right now the bank is full of stuff that can be researched. The problem is, if you look at what we are researching, so I think we did a couple of these. If we look at what we're researching right now, You can see that this one here is only 6 hours. The other one we just started. Oh wait, why is that one only 4 hours? We just did that one, didn't we? That's not right. That should not be 4 hours. Because I haven't put any more points into that. What about this one? Okay, 19 hours, 19 hours. There we go. 1 day 14, 3 days 15. That's probably our highest one. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things earned. We're learning our 6th one now. This is a restoration staff. Eventually I'm probably going to end up using a lightning staff, but I still don't know yet. It's either going to be a lightning staff or an inferno staff. I want to say it's probably going to be a lightning staff. I'm not sure yet though. Right now we are still using the restoration staff. But with the character, like I said, we have different armor on. So I went on Google because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know where these sets are. I looked up all the sets that are in the game, although the site I believe was pretty old, so I don't even think it was all the sets that are completely out there. I think it was like from a while back because it had older stuff on there, and then one of the sets that I use, I didn't even see. Well, that I used to use, I didn't even see. I used to use Hunting's Rage, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a it's a damage set, but it's also for it's a damage set, but it's also for what's it called? Stamina users. So I don't use that with this character, obviously, because we're going Magicka. But it's not a bad set. So before we go over the sets, let me show you guys how I leveled everything and what everything is currently at. So we come down here to skills. I didn't level any of this stuff. This stuff is just leveling on its own, so these are almost maxed out here. As you can see, I don't have any more points to put into anything. These are pretty close to being leveled. The restoration staff is at 47. I still only have the one healing thing. I still do have it on my front bar. And then I also put, on the back bar, I also put stealth. And I'll explain why in a second as well with that. We come back in here. Didn't level any of these. Didn't level any of these. This one has been leveling, or these two have been leveling with what I've been doing. Fighters Guild leveled just from killing Daedra. Mages Guild I've been leveling by fighting lore books. And then these two, well, this one has leveled a little bit, just because I've been doing the dailies, or at least I've been doing randoms. These two leveled a little, well, this one didn't go up at all, but it's been slowly going up. Like it's still at 3, but it hasn't gotten to 4. This one I don't think was at 3, but it's getting up there. We're already at 50 with our Khajiit skills here, and then you can look here at our crafting. This is what I worked on the most. So alchemy is now at 38. You can see that I have 4 solvent proficiency. Blacksmithing is all the way to 50, and I have metalworking at 10 of 10. I didn't put points in anything else for any of these. I only did the very first part that levels up to what you can craft. So clothing is up to 10 of 10 for tailoring. Enchanting, that one's going to take a while because it doesn't work the same way as the other ones. At least it does, but it doesn't. Like I said, I'll explain. Jewel crafting, it's more expensive, which is why I couldn't do it, and we're almost broke anyway. But I can show you guys with this one what I've been doing. Right now the engraving is only at 2 of 5 because of how expensive it is. Provisioning is up there just because I had the supplies. That one's probably going to take you a while if you're new to the game because you probably don't have the supplies. But I did, so I was able to get it. It's 50. So, yeah, 50. And then the recipe improvement is 6 of 6. This is the only one that I put a point in. Something else I did, recipe quality. So this one lets you make the blue items now. Next will be purple, and then the last one, of course, is the yellow. So right now I can make up to blue, but I can't make purple or yellow yet. And then this one, I got 10 of 10 in the woodworking. So I'm going to show you guys how I got these to level 50. Provisioning, like I said, I just went in there and I crafted a whole bunch of stuff. So I went in there, I found whatever the highest item was, and I crafted like 20 of them. And then if it let me level up, I put a point into it, and then I went and I crafted, like, if I found one that was like level 35, I crafted 20 of those. And if it leveled up, then I put another point into it, and I just kept doing that until it got to 50, and then I stopped. So obviously with this though, because it didn't have all the recipes, I think at the time the highest thing I could craft sorry, The highest thing I could craft was like level 20, so I just made like 100 of them. But like I said, I had the ingredients already. If you guys want, you can see if you can buy the ingredients off of the traders. I'm not sure how much provisioning ingredients cost. I normally never buy them because it's what I find the most. Plus, like I said, I mean, I've had the game for a while, so I already had a lot of the ingredients. Woodworking, clothing, and blacksmithing. Let me show you guys how I got those to level 50, and I'm going to show you with jewel crafting. So right now our jewel crafting is at 24. So what I did, like I said, this is expensive. You guys may not be able to do this unless you have an alt or something like that. But you're going to come over to one of the guild traders. You're going to talk with them.
This one has
You're going to go to the guild store. You're going to come down to where it's all items, and then whichever one it is you're trying to do. So if you're trying to do blacksmithing, you'll do weapons, or you can do heavy apparel. So you'll come to apparel and you'll do heavy. That's for all blacksmithing. If you're doing clothing, you'll stay on apparel. You'll look at either light or medium. Either one works. You could technically do both because it will work for both, because they're both going to level your clothing. We are going to do jewel crafting, so we're going to come over to jewelry. We're going to leave it all pieces because it doesn't matter. We're going to come down to traits. We're going to look for intricate. Intricate, I think I said that right. And then we're going to hit square. So you can see here there's a whole bunch of rings and necklaces in here that people are selling with intricate on it. If you look on the right side, it says intricate increases inspiration gained from deconstruction of this item by 300% and gain additional refined material upon destruction of this item. So this is what I did. I came through and I bought everything for blacksmithing, and I even had to go to different places because this place didn't even have all of it. So I bought everything from all the guilds here. I went to Shadowfen, I bought everything there, but I stayed under 500. I didn't go above 500. Like I said, the jewel crafting is a lot more expensive, which is why I can't do this one so easily. But let's stay under 1,000. Right now we only have 24,000 anyway, but let's buy this one. We're going to buy this one, and then we're going to leave. We're not going to buy the ones that are 1,000 or more. We're going to come to this guy.
Greeting.
Now it's already set to what you had it at, jewelry and intricate. We're just going to hit square to submit that so we can search it. Those are over 1,000. We're not buying any of those because it will sort from lowest to highest. We're going to come over here.
Can I help you?
Guild store, hit square. Here's one for 941. We're going to buy it. Leave the rest of them. Talk with this guy. Search. Nothing there. If you guys have the money, obviously, like I said, you can buy it, but it's going to get expensive quick, so just make sure that you are setting yourself some standards there. We're going to buy this one. I'm not going to buy the rest of those. Come over here. Buy this one.
Hello there.
Or sorry, open this one. Okay, these are good. We're going to buy all of these. And look at our money just dwindle away. Poor money. There we go. We got quite a bit there. That took us down to 8,000. I didn't mean to do that. I pulled out my swords there, my daggers. Search this one. Get one there. And I don't think we're full circle yet. We might be. I think this is where we started, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is where we started. So we have all of those items now. We're going to go into the jewel crafting place, which is right here. We're going to open up our inventory. Or sorry, we're going to open up our menu. We're going to go down to social, and we're going to collect all those items that we just bought. So X to take it, square to delete the message, X to take, square to delete. Just keep doing that with all of them. You can see at the top we have 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, so that's all because the rest of these are going to be our hirelings, which I had not collected yet. I'll go ahead and take those now. Okay, so we had roughly, I would say about 20 of them. A little bit more, but probably 20. And then you'll want to come in here. Researching is not going to help because you've already researched everything. You're not going to have anything to research. you're going to go to deconstruct. All of these should be your intricate ones. We're going to scroll through just to make sure they're all intricate, and they are. So we're going to deconstruct all of them. You can do one at a time if you want, but we're just going to do all of them. If you look down at the bottom right, you can see we're currently at level 24. I'm going to hold square. It's going to deconstruct all of these at 300% of the inspiration gained. We're going to hit X. It's 22 items. Look at that. We went from 24 all the way to 28. And I just kept doing that with everything until I hit level 50. Obviously, you'll get some materials for doing it. But like I said, it's also very expensive. As you've seen there, we pretty much broke the bank already. We went from 60,000 doing all that all the way down to 8,000. Granted, we did buy quite a bit, but that's okay. That's what the money's there for.
Comrade, a word.
The reason why I would not suggest doing it that way, though, is because you're going to need the money later on for other things, but it's not hard to make back up. Let's see. As far as the sets. So, what I did with the sets, I just went on Google for these as well, and I looked up 2 of the easiest sets to make. So, the first one I found was called... Is it this one? I don't think it is that one. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. It's called Armor of the Seducer set. So if we look at our daggers here, look at that. They're just still going up. There it goes, 28. So why am I in this menu? Inventory. If we look at our daggers here, you can see they're both purple, and they have Armor of the Seducer. So Armor of the Seducer, 2 items adds 124 Magicka recovery. 3 items adds 1058 max Magicka. 4th item adds another 124 recovery, and the 5th item reduces the cost of your Magicka abilities by 10%. We have 5 pieces of that. We have both daggers, which are both purple. We have our chest piece here. Our shoulders here. That's what, 4? And our feet. Yeah, feet. So there's all 5 pieces right there. I found this one. It can be found in 3 different places here in Deshawn. One in Grotwood, one in Stormhaven, basically for the 3 different factions. Of course, since we're already in Deshawn, I went to the one in Deshawn. So if you look at... We're going to come over here. I'll even show you guys on the... I can't even talk right. I'll show you guys on the map, and I'll show you in person where it's at. So if we come over here...
Fate summons you, champion.
Fate's not summoning me. Leave me alone. Alright, come to the way shrine. You may or may not have this way shrine, but it's not very far. It is right here. This is the one you're looking for. It's called Berezan's Mine. So we're going to come to this way shrine here, and we're just going to run over there real quick. Mark it real quick. And let's go ahead and make our way over there. Obviously, if you guys want, you can stop, do missions along the way, grab some items, which we need a lot of these now. You'll see why in a second. It sucks that we did this because it's going to hurt us in the long run, but I think we'll be okay. I don't mind grinding in this game, especially for materials. It is honestly very relaxing to me, just running around, just picking up supplies and stuff. Sometimes it can get annoying, but it's relaxing to me. So we're going to come in here. This is the Berezan's Mine. You can see here on the map, that's where we are, the place that I marked. And then you have your clothing bench up here. You have your blacksmithing here, jewel crafting here, and woodworking is up here. Sorry, I had a cough. So, the reason why I say look this up is because you may want a different set. This one also, on the site that I was on, it tells you how many things you need to have researched in order to craft it. It says we need three traits in order to craft this stuff. So that means that when you come to research, you have to have at least 3 already done being researched. So we have 3 on that item, 3 there. We only have 2 there, so that means that we would not be able to put it on this one. Only have 2 there, only 2 there. We have 3 there, so we could technically put it on the shoulders. Only 2 there, nothing there. We're researching our first one now. Only 2 there, only 1 there, 3 there, keep in mind we already switched from light to medium, so that's a medium helmet piece. Only one there, so we can't do it there. Nothing on that one. We need to start working on that, and only one there. So if you come in here and you go to creation, at the top, this part is very important. Please do not miss this. I have done this so many times and I make myself mad every time I do it. It's not too bad when you do it, but it's pretty bad. So if you come in here, you'll look, it's going to start on a normal set. This is a normal set. Like, these items are just normal. This is like going to any bench. This is normal set. You have to hit L1 at the very top to switch to where it says set apparel. So now you can see that it says it requires 3 traits. You'll come to whatever the highest level is that you can craft here. You'll pick whatever style you want, and you can pick whatever trait you want. Now, right there where it says requires 3 traits, that's because it requires 3 traits. If the item is marked red like this, that means that it cannot be made. That's because that's the one that only had two things researched on it. So we had to research one more, and we haven't done it yet. So I had to kind of work around doing this. I thought I had it figured out in my head. I did not, but I was still able to come out kind of on top. You'll see what I'm talking about. The thing right now, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I said it's bad if you're not paying attention. So when you craft these, okay, I guess it is still the same. Yeah, so that still would hurt. So say I crafted one robe and I did a normal robe, and I'm like, oh man, this set's gonna be awesome. And I did the right trait, everything. I'm like, hey, this is great. If you look here under material, you can see we're making a CP 160. First of all, it's only gonna start at 150. Make sure that you switch that to 160. At cap level, look at how much it requires. 150 ancestor silk to make one robe. We only have 189, so if I make that, there's nothing else I'm going to be able to make. If you go to 150, you can see it's only at 15. But at cap level, it is the highest amount, so it's going to hurt if you craft this and you're not doing it on the right one. Switch over to the set, make sure you're at the right set, make sure you're at the right CP. Go ahead and craft it, make sure you have the right trait. I did divines on everything that I could do. So I went ahead and I made 5 pieces. Well, this is what I mean by you have to be careful. So obviously we can't make certain pieces in here. I had to be very picky about the items that I wanted to make. That's why I have my 2 daggers, which that's right there is 2 pieces. And then I had the chest, the head, and the feet, I believe, which that makes up all 5 pieces. Overall, if you look at your inventory here, you have 2 pieces here for your weapons. Even a staff here is going to count as 2 pieces. It's only 1 item, but it's a 2-handed item, so it will still count as 2 pieces. Not a lot of people know that. So you'll have 2 off of your hands. You have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have 12 pieces you can make. So essentially, if each thing costs only 5 pieces to make, you can make 5 pieces here. You can make 5 pieces at another one. You could have 2 sets, and that still only gives you 10 pieces. So you could still get a 3rd set in there if you do it correctly. It just depends. Make sure that you have enough to be able to craft the items. Same thing here. Make sure that you are on either set apparel or set weapons when you're crafting these. These ones I could only do the daggers, but look at this. It's still 100 rubidite just for crafting a dagger. And then make sure, like I said, that you have the correct trait. So I was able to get 5 pieces out of this set. The other set that I wanted to do is called Magus Gift. But that one requires the research of 4 pieces. I only have like 1 piece of armor that has 4 pieces, so I wasn't able to do that. But the Magus set would have also helped out with our Magicka. The 2 item set would have been Max Magicka. The 3rd item would have been another 129 magic recovery. 4th item would have been 129 weapon and spell damage. And then the 5th item would have been that when you cast a magic ability, you have a 15% chance to negate that ability's cost, meaning it wouldn't cost you anything to cast it. But that requires all 5 item pieces. I was going to do that for the back bar, and I was going to put it on the stamina, but like I said, since it requires you to have four items of research, we don't have 4 items of research on almost anything at all, so I wouldn't have been able to make a full set. So I had to find a different set. So the other set that I ended up going with is it this one? I don't even think I have it pulled up for you guys. I don't. So let me go back to where it's at. Here we go. Alright, so the one that I went with is called Spell Parasite. This one does require you to have the Greymore DLC. That is the one with the vampires and werewolves. So if you look in your crown store, go to store, go over to DLCs, you'll be able to see if you have it in here. DLCs, it is the one right here, Greymore. You can see that I did not buy it. We still have our 12,400. But this is Greymore. It has to do with vampires and werewolves. I've done nothing in this. Nothing in this DLC. I had no idea how to even get to Greymore. I looked all over the map. I could not find the thing. As it happens, it's actually... Sorry, I'm talking too fast and I'm excited. As it happens, it's out of Western Skyrim. So, let me get over here to this. Make sure he's not following us. So, if we look at our map here, we're going to zoom out. Western Skyrim is up in the top left, right here. We're going to zoom in. You can see I was looking all over. I was like, is that it? Is this it? Is this it? Like, I could not find it. It's actually here. And if you zoom in, you can see the map here. I was like, okay, but how do I get, like, you can't just, like, you can't just run across the water and boom, there it is. So I was like, how do I get there? So I had to Google this myself. The best way to get there is if you come here to the main town, which is Solitude. You can either use this way shrine because it's at the docks, you should have it, or this one. One of those you should start with if you have Western Skyrim. And then from there you'll run straight south and you'll look for this, which is called the Hajal March Great Lift. This will take you underground, which brings you into here. It will bring you out right here. You can grab this way shrine, and then from there on out you'll have way shrines. At least one. So I had to run all of this because I didn't have any of these way shrines. I picked them up along the way, grabbed that one, went the wrong way, grabbed that one. I don't know when that one appeared, but I didn't have it before. I went this way, saw those. This is where you need to go, right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to teleport to this one, and I will take you guys over there. It is actually very cool in the underground over here. Like, this reminds me a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online, the underground part that they have, but it's a lot more detailed. Well, I guess they're fairly the same, honestly. Like, it's really good. This one is more populated, I would say. Like, it's not more detailed. There's more stuff in it, it feels like. I don't know. Like, the other one, there was a lot of stuff in the distance. This one's a little bit foggy in the distance, but there's just tons of stuff down here. The other one felt a little bit more empty. Elden Ring. But it's actually really nice. Look at that. Even this little deer thing has like a weird little design on it and stuff. But it's just a normal deer. Like, I don't know. I like it. It looks pretty cool. Oh, look, copper. A squirrel. Okay. Alright, let's get over there where we need to go. So this was a little confusing. I'm probably going to get lost again. No, don't attack me. Ah, I hit me. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Alright, so we're going to come this way. At this point right here, I'd suggest looking at your map. Because if you pull up your map, you can see that there's like little walls in here. You have to go around these walls. So we're going to go this way. Can we turn here and go up that way? There's a werewolf right there. Not going to mess with him. Yeah, we're still going the right way. Around here. There's a rune stone. I'm not stopping in here because there are a lot of enemies. This looks like it's one of the anchors. I don't know how they work down here. It just says it's like a something site, ritual site. But we're going to come up here. You can see there's even delves under here. That one's called the Scraps. I have not went in there. I will wait till I actually come and explore this area for real. We're going to come around this way, and then I think it's to the right here. Nope, it's to the left. So come up under here. Look at that, there's a way shrine in this area that I still didn't get. Maybe I'll grab that. I don't know how close that is. Alright, so here we are. You can see that, where's it at? Here's the blacksmithing. Here is the woodworking, and then across the way over here you have your clothing and your jewel crafting. So I thought that I did it right when I was looking at these, and I was like, okay, I can do, you know, this in you know, the first set, and then I can do this in the second set. When I got here, I think I looked at the first set wrong. I think it may have just been on apparel, because the main thing I was looking for was making sure that this stuff had divine traits on it, because I wanted everything I had to have divines, because it increases your Mundustone effect. A lot of the stuff did have divines, and I was like, okay, so I can craft these are good, you know, and then I put X's on the ones that I couldn't do, and I was just going off of divines. So like this, I would have put an X instead of a check, because I couldn't do divines. But like I said, I was looking at just the apparel. When you switch over to the sets, you can see that I don't have everything here. So it kind of screwed me up. Luckily, I had enough to do the jewelry. So if we look at the jewelry here, you can go to creation, make sure it's on set jewelry. You can see that I do have the sets. Unfortunately, I can't make level 160 though. I can only make, I think at the time it was 20, but because we leveled it now, we can make up to, oh no, that's right, it was up to 50. So we did make up to 50 jewelry, and I put this one on it, Arcane, just to help with our max Magicka. So if you look at our second set here, go to inventory, you can see our offhand has our spell parasite on it, and then we have one on the head. That I did not do. That's just a normal random piece that I found. Wasn't able to do that one. Not one there. Not one there. So I did one here on the neck piece, one on the ring, and one on the ring. So as you can see, the fifth item is not highlighted. That's because right now the only three I have equipped are these. I do have the staff equipped, but I'm not currently using it. So if you look at these, you can see that that fifth item is grayed out. If I switch weapons, go back in, you can see now it is highlighted. So it's only going to work when you have it equipped, which is fine, because those first three pieces are the ones that I want. So even when I'm on this front bar with my daggers, I'm still going to have access to an extra 102 weapon and spell damage. I'm going to have an added 519 crit chance and an added 867 max Magicka. And then when I do switch to the staff, during dealing damage, I'll also restore 50 Magicka, and it can occur every 1.25 seconds. So that's pretty good. That's like really awesome. Like even when I'm trying to get Magicka back, I just switch back to that back bar, do some damage with the staff, and I'm good. It is a restoration staff, but that's what I've been doing anyways. I'll switch to the staff and I'll do like a heavy hit with the staff, just because they give you back more Magicka than doing a heavy hit with the daggers. So it works out. So right now when I'm on my front bar, I have not that stuff, all of this stuff here active for the seducer set, and then I have all this stuff active up to the fourth item there for the parasite one. And then as you can see on the weapons here, I did sharpened. I don't know what I should have done on the weapons. I didn't really do too much research on it, but I did do sharpened for both of them. I do know that some of the weapons do different stuff, like I think the axes automatically add like a bleed chance and stuff like that, but I still stuck with the daggers. For the enchantment there, I did absorb Magicka enchant. Like I said, my enchanting is not at 50, so you can't really put level 50 or level 160 CP enchants on those, so that's what I did at the period of time. Also, if you guys did not notice, every item I have is purple except the jewelry. So jewelry's all blue, everything else is purple. I did increase the stuff, so I came in here. If you go to improvement, and I did it here. It shows you these are the ones you have equipped, these ones you don't have equipped. I will show you how to do this with stuff that I don't even have equipped, just because I really don't care. Let's do it on something that we're going to break down anyway, or at least research. That we're going to sell. Actually, you know what? Let's do it on one we're going to sell. I think it might be worth more. We'll see. I don't really care. Anyway, so you'll come in here, pick whatever thing you want, whether it's jewelry, blacksmithing, woodworking. We're going to do it at this one. We're going to do a clothing piece. You go to improvement. You'll pick whatever item it is you're looking for. Obviously, if you want to do something you're wearing, it'll be up here at the top, but we're just going to do this piece down here. It'll tell you on the left side what it's going to take. So it's going to take 4 fine pieces to make this white item green. And as you can see there on basically the center of the screen where it's all big, it tells you what happens to it. So the armor is going to go from 1796 to 1868. And even the trait on it is going to be increased. So instead of it selling for 280%, it's going to sell for 285%. So instead of 210 gold, it's going to be 219. Woohoo, 9 extra gold. And then of course it's going to go from a white item to a green item. Like I said, it's going to take 4 hemmings. If you do 1, you have a 30% chance for this to work. 2 is going to be 60% chance. 3 is going to be 90% chance. If you want to cheap yourself out, yeah, go for the 90% chance. But keep in mind there is that 10% chance where it might not work and you're just going to lose 3 hemmings anyway. So we're going to go with 100%. We're going to leave it at 4 because we have 420 of them anyway. We're going to hit square to improve. It's going to ask you, are you sure you want to do it? You have a 100% chance to do it. I'm like, yeah, it's a 100% chance. So we're going to hit X. It's going to turn from white to green. And there you go. Now it's going to ask you, do you want to turn it from green to blue? If you don't want to do it, back out. If you do want to do it, keep in mind, it's going to take you 5 embroideries to do it at 100%. If you want to try only 22%, go with 1. 45, go with 2. 67.5, go to 3. 90%, go to 4. But we have 397 of them, so it's like, do you want to do it? And I'm like, it's going to go from green to blue. It's going to go from 1868 armor to 1940. That's a plus. It's going to go from 285% to 290%. That's a plus. So instead of selling it for 219, I'm now going to sell this item for 228. Sure, why not? Let me hit square. It's going to ask you, you have a 100% chance to improve your green Rubedo leather jack. Do you want to do it? Yeah, it's a 100% chance. Why wouldn't I? So we're going to hit X. We're going to do it. So going from the blue to the purple, it's now going to ask you the same thing. We have 158. It's going to take 7 at 100% chance. If you want to try lower percent chance, you could do 1 for a 15% chance. You could do 2 for a 30% chance. You could do 3 for a 45% chance. 4 for 60%. 5 for 75%. 6 for 90%. Or you could go with 100%. And you're like, I only have 158. Do I really want to do this? And you're looking at the stuff here. You're like, it's a blue Rubedo leather jacket. It'll go to purple. It'll increase my armor by another 48. It'll increase the sell item by another 5%. So instead of 228, I'm going to get 237. Do I really want to do it? It's like, you know what? I don't want to spend 7 of them. Let me take a 15% chance. I realize it's probably not going to work, guys. I'll be shocked if it does. But I'm going to try this because I have 158. It's not too bad. So we're going to hit X on it. Or sorry, we're going to hit square on it. It's saying, hold up, hold up, hold up. It's saying you have a 15% chance to improve this Rubedo leather jack. If this attempt fails, the entire item is going to break. It's going to get destroyed. Are you sure you want to do it at 15% chance? We're like, man, like I spent all that material trying to upgrade it and everything. Do I really want to do only 15% chance? I'm going to hit no. So we're going to cancel that. We're going to go in here and we're going to be like, man, but I still don't want to spend 7. Like, let's try 90%. Like that will save us 1 and we'll still get 6 out of it. You know, like that should work, right? 90% chance. We're going to hit improve. It's still going to tell you the same thing. You have only a 90% chance and the 10% chance that it fails, that jack is going to get destroyed. Are you sure you want to do it? It's like 90%. Yeah, I like my odds. So we're going to hit accept. We're going to hit X. It worked. Okay, so that was sketchy. I'm not going to lie, because I would have been mad if that would have actually failed. Doesn't matter. I'm going to sell this item anyway, but we just wasted purple items to get on something we're literally just going to sell. So that would have freaked me out. With this, I'm not going to try it, and this is also the same reason that I did not go to yellow with anything. As you can see, it costs the Drew Wax. You need 14 of them just to get to 100%, and that's just for this item. I only have 16. So I'd only be able to do one item anyway, because one of my other characters has a ton of yellow items, and I made those. And that took a long time to acquire. So do we want to do this? No, we don't. We're going to stop there. So I'm just going to hit square. We're going to remove the item. You can see now I do have that item that is purple. We improved it, and that's how we're going to sell it. So yeah, that's basically how it works. The whole reason that I did this with the armor and everything is because of the Imperial City. It is a PvPvE area, meaning that when you where's that at? It's down that way. It's a PvPvE area, meaning that when you go in there, you're gonna have PvP players and you're gonna have PvE that you're gonna have to do. Like I mentioned in the last one, technically. What's it called? That place. Cyrodiil is also PvPvE. The difference is though that the PvE that's in there is just like missions, small things like that. The majority of it is PvP based. But in Cyrodiil it is, or in Imperial City, it is literally like 50-50. Like half of it is PvP, half of it is PvE. And you'll see what I mean in that next video, so make sure that you guys come back and watch that. Why can't I pick this up? Here we go. So make sure you guys come back and watch that. Go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, and then you can also hit the notification bell icon. It will let you guys know every time I post new videos. Like I said, there is going to be 2 videos today upon posting this one. This one will probably post in the morning. The other one will probably be sometime in the afternoon. So if you guys are not hitting that notification bell icon and you're not keeping an eye on the channel, you guys are going to miss it. But Imperial City is a lot like Cyrodiil. The difference is, like I said, with the PvE, we are going to need the extra support, the extra magicka, all that stuff, which is why I made this armor and everything, because if I hadn't made this, it's going to be a little bit rougher in there. And I want it to go at least somewhat smooth. We're probably still going to die, because I think that is the end game PvP that a lot of people do. Not too many people go in Cyrodiil anymore. Also, I wanted to point out, in Cyrodiil, let me get to an area where, nope. I don't know what you are. You don't even look nice. Nope. Alright, I think we can rest right here, maybe? Is that thing still coming? I don't think so. Alright, let's crouch down right here. Go invisible. Alright, so if we look at our campaign... Nope, that's champion because I can't read. If we look at our campaign, you go to Cyrodiil. You can look at our Emperor ship. So, the Emperor is actually... yeah, current Emperor, it is VCL 1036. You can see it there, top left, right under where it says Breach Rock. His reign time has been 1 hour 33 minutes. Oh, so it recently changed again. Okay. Alright, it's still yellow though. So if you guys remember correctly, Rockstar was the one that we were going for, because he is in ours here. Oh, I seen that only one Waffles guy. Huh, I didn't know he's number 2 on the board. That's pretty crazy. But anyway, so Rockstar 03 would be the one for Evanhart Pact. You can see here the Aldmeri Dominion, which is yellow. They had 2.7. And then you look at Daggerfall, who has 3.1. And that is that C-Spam 05 guy. So even though he had the most points, he still did not become Emperor, because if you look... Oh, I don't think it's going to show us. If you look at the Cyrodiil map, yellow just... Like, blue was doing really well. They almost had it closed off. And then yellow... Okay, yeah, I would say yellow just made a comeback. And they just destroyed everybody. It looks like blue actually recovered one of their scrolls. Yellow did have all of them. Did we get one back too? I only see 2 down here. There's a third one. Where is... Oh, okay, there's 4 down here. Okay. Yeah, so they have 5 right now, and then the 6th one's back up there. They did have 6. It looks like blue got one of theirs back, but yeah, So blue had a lot of it covered. They were attacking us. I guess yellow just got the jump on them. They started coming up this way. They closed it off. They got emperorship. So now yellow has the emperor, even though the highest alliance point person is over here on blue. So yeah, yellow just gave it one hell of a push. So at any point in time, the emperor can change. If we make a push and we are able to close in the circle, we can claim emperorship. But of course, we still do need all of our scrolls back in order for that to happen. So it's been fun. And then while I was in there, that is why I put on the stealth thing. That is also how I was able to get a lot of these skills maxed out. If you look at, is it achievements? It's not achievements. No, it's gonna be, oh, it was actually where we just were in the map, I think. If you look at the map and we go back to Cyrodiil, I spent a lot of time doing this. It took almost a whole day. You can see, oh, I can't really move this over to the side. On the left side, the second from the bottom, you can see we got 44 out of 46 sky shards. The two that we don't have are behind the blue gates over here, which actually this gate is now open. So I may go and get that one so I can get 45. And then once this gate opens, I can get 46. There was two behind here. So one behind this gate, one behind this gate. They were open when I first started because they hadn't made their comeback. Like that's how far back they were pushed all the way to their gate. So I went for those first. As I was doing that, that's when they started pushing. I came up this way and they were already breaking out over here. And then of course blue still had theirs closed, so I didn't make it. But I did get all the ones out here, got all the ones here. There is 18 delves in there. You can see there on the left side, I completed all 18 delves. That is the second symbol there. So did all of the delves as well, because every delve has a sky shard in it. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna go in the delve, I may as well, you know, kill the bosses in here. So I completed the delves, got the sky shards. Like I said, that took literally almost all day, just because red wasn't really doing anything. I think we came out to here, and then we also claimed up over here and down over here. But that was it. Like we didn't really close off or get down to yellow or over to blue. It was a good push that we tried. I did go back and help a little bit, so I got more alliance points. But yeah, so I ran around, got all the delves and everything, and then I got all the sky shards except the two that were behind these gates. But since that gate's open, I may actually push right now in there, right when I get off the video here. But we're gonna grab this this way shrine here so that we have one a little bit closer to this area in case we need to come back and recraft something or whatever. Also, let me want to see something. Let me go back real quick. Let's go back over there. Still marked? It is still marked. I want to see something. I don't know if this is going to work. So if you guys remember correctly, I have in my house, I have one of the crafting stations that can duplicate one of the ones from the outside world. It can be a set. The way that that works is that you have to come to the set that you want to copy. I don't remember how it works exactly, so see if I can figure it out for you guys real quick. So I'm going to come back over here. Oh yeah, and this path seems so much easier. There's a lot of stuff here, but a lot easier to run around them and go more in like a straight shot. Ooh, piece of candy. Just making sure nobody's following. Alright, and then it's right up in here. I don't know why I mounted back up. It's going to make us dismount when we get in the cave. Yep, there it goes. Alright, so I think it's the blacksmithing table and one of these that I have. Alright guys, I am back. So evidently you have to have the crafting table in your inventory. It has to be an attunable crafting table. It will be under slottable, I think. You'll equip it. Well, you don't equip it. You see down at the bottom how it says use, back, assign, actions, all that stuff. You'll hit use when you're by one of the ones that you want to copy. So if I have a clothing station, an attunable clothing station, and I want to copy this one, I will have to have it in my inventory, not placed down. And I will have to go into my inventory. I'll have to find out wherever it's at, and I'll have to hit use at the bottom while it's highlighted. From my understanding, your guy kind of raises his hand, puts it back down, and boom, you're attuned. Now, that kind of bothers me because I was under the impression that you could attune more than once. So if you guys look at my house, which I don't even know where my house is because there's a whole bunch of stuff on the map here. Houses. I think that's my house. Pretty sure it's that one. Let's check. We're gonna go here on the inside. Yes. The stuff I have attuned is crap. I don't know why I didn't do Hunting's Rage. It's one that I was like testing, but I could have swore that you could re-attune them. Unless they change that, which that's gonna suck. But if they change it, yeah, this is the house. So we come over here. I have a couple crafting stations. I have 2, 3. So this one has Clever Alchemist, which I never use. Stun's Favor. I don't even know what that one is. And Armor of the Seducer. Oh wait, is this the one I have now? Armor of the Seducer. Yeah, Armor of the Seducer. Cool. I could have came here. But that's only the woodworking station. So I don't have the clothing or the blacksmithing. Let's see what this one is. Creation, apparel. So weapon damage, 60-40 or 640 offensive penetration, 55 weapon and spell. When you deal damage to an enemy who is off balance, your offensive penetration is increased by 2,285 for 6 seconds. That's not bad. Looks like a PvP set. I could definitely do a lot better than that, but that's not bad. As you can see, I need a lot more research even to craft that. So, and then this one here, what do we got? Health, spell damage, and when you drink a potion during combat, you feel a rush of energy, increasing your weapon and spell damage by 294 for 20. Also a PvP thing. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad either, I guess. But yeah, so I have stuff in here that I'm never going to use. Let's see, can we pick it back up? Edit. Place. I don't want to place, I want to put away. Remove blacksmithing station. Okay, so is that in our inventory? Can we reattune it now? I know I said that you can, but we're going to see if we can. So, we're going to take a shortcut. This is probably going to cost us money, but we're going to try it. This is the one that we just got, isn't it? It was that far? It didn't seem that far. This one felt a lot further. Let's go here, I guess. I didn't notice if it cost money to do that. I don't think it does from your house. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Alright, and I think it's this way.
Let's go fast.
Let me make sure. Okay, it's already marked. So it's this way. I think this one's just more straightforward and there's not a lot of stuff to ride around. That's why it feels faster. The other one you had to like make turns and watch for a lot of enemies and everything else. But this one still felt faster, so we're going to go this way. Enemy here, but we can just ride past him. Yeah, it's right in front of us already. That definitely feels way faster than the other one. It's crazy. Alright, so I don't think you can reattune these, but we're going to find out right now. So we brought the blacksmithing one, so we're going to go over to the blacksmithing table. Blacksmithing right here. Spell Parasite. We're going to look in our inventory, furnishings, actions. Yeah, we can't. Huh. Crazy. I wish I would have known that beforehand. Is it in here anywhere? Or does it just stay under furnishing? I took all of these out of the bank because, like I said, our bank filled up. And then I learned, well, I didn't learn these. Well, I did learn these, and I have extras now, because I found those. Yeah, so we can't attune it. Okay, well, I will probably end up destroying those 3. That sucks too, because for those of you that don't know, I will show you. I think we already went over it, but video's not too long, so I'm just going to show you. This is a quick one, I promise. We're going to go back to Deshaun. It's going to cost us money for sure. 958.6. It's lowering right now because we hadn't used it, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're going to use it now. Oh, no. I don't want to go to the thing next. I want to go over here. Alright, so if you guys are looking to get your own craftable stations in your houses, in your rooms, whatever location you have, you'll want to be doing your daily writs, which will eventually, when you get the loot from there, you'll eventually start getting like different writs, like master writs and writs that want you to make specific items. So, and you know how like right now it just says make a normal, it'll say make a normal restoration staff, and you go and you make 3 of those, and it's like boom, your writ's done. Well, eventually you'll get special writs that will have you make certain things, and then those writs will give you writs vouchers for completing them. You can see at the top right now we have 0. I do have some in the bank, but right now on our character we have 0. And then you'll come in here and you'll look at this guy. These stations here, these are normal stations. They're only 35 each. They're not going to do any sets for you. Those are normal stations. Do not buy those ones if you're trying to do what I'm talking about. What you want to do is you will come and you will look for one. What is that? I don't know what that is. You'll look for one that says attune station. So this one here, a tunable blacksmithing station, a tunable clothing station, a tunable woodworking station. Those are the only 3 it has. I think there's a jewel crafting one and stuff too that you can get. It's probably at a different writ guy, maybe a different town or something like that. But anyway, these are the 3 that you want. You'll want the attunable ones. When you buy them, leave them in your inventory. Do like I just showed you, but keep in mind you can only do it at one specific station. Now, if you want, you can spend 500, buy 2 attunable blacksmithing stations, and then you can have multiple blacksmithing ones if you want. So it's definitely possible to do that. Just, it's going to cost you a lot of writs to do that stuff. Also, if I show you guys my inventory real quick, go to currencies, you can see I have 5,666 alliance points. The last time when we were in Cyrodiil, we had like 19,000. I was like, oh, those are banked. No, I think that was actually given to us from the tutorial, because if we look in our bank, I think we have like 80,000 total alliance points. I did put the 20,000, 19,000. I ended up with like 22. I put those in the bank already. These are from when I was getting the what's it called, the sky shards in Cyrodiil. So if we look in here, go to our bank.
If you're looking for the,
you can do currency. You can look at our alliance points. Yeah, so we have currently 83,000 that are banked. I'm gonna go ahead and put, no, that's withdrawal. I'm gonna deposit. We're gonna go ahead and put our 5,000 in there as well. So we have a total of 89,000 alliance points. Telvar stones, that will be in the next video. Those are things that you'll get in the Imperial City. And then I guess we don't have any writs. Yeah, so we have no writs on us right now. I think our main character has writs. Let's go look at our main character and then we'll call it. So let me log out here. All right, and here we are. I said our main character. This used to be my main. It's not my main anymore. If we look at his inventory, does he have writs on him? He does. He has 20 writs. You can see it there on the right side. It says writ vouchers 20. So that's how you can do your writs. If you talk with him,
if you're
go to
looking
bank. You can look in here, because I do have some in here. Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Yeah, all this stuff can be researched, guys. That's why I said I need to start doing this. Or not start doing it, but I need to speed them up. I'll probably start using some of those scrolls to speed these up. These here. So you can see there I have an alchemy one, 2 blacksmithing ones, 2 clothier ones, whatever. 2 jewel crafting, 2 provisioning, 2 woodworking, and well, 3 woodworking, I guess. But as you can see, they require you to do specific things. So this one you'll have to start it. You'll have to craft a ruby ash shield. The quality has to be epic, so it has to be purple. The trait needs to be sturdy. Set has to be it has to have a set, which is the armor master, and then the style has to be Mazatun. I would not suggest starting these unless you ensure that you already have this stuff. So if you don't have this stuff, don't start it, because it's just going to be a mission that's going to stay in your inventory, and you're not really going to be able to, I mean, you can abandon that mission, but you'll lose the writ. So I'm just holding on to these till I make sure that I have these, which if you look at this character, he is a lot further along. You can see there he has 15 all of that. He has 15 as dual wield. I did not do a secondary with him. 50 light, medium, and armor, or light, medium, and heavy. He is a werewolf right there. I don't use it though, because I went from stamina to magic and then back to stamina, and it's been a mess with him. I did do a lot of Thieves Guild stuff with him because I was stealing a lot and trying to get money. I did do a lot of PvP with him. That's why those are at 7. And then you can see here everything he has is level 50. So if I wanted to, I could come in here and I could make stuff with him and then just give it to the other guy. But of course I would still need to make sure that I have all the correct stuff researched. If you look at his weapons and everything, he does have yellow items. I don't think they're all yellow. The Juliana set, this is just damage and magicka. Looks like we also have the rattle cage set that we're wearing, which is the another damage one. That one I think is gotten from a dungeon. I don't think you can craft the rattle cage. Can you? Yeah, I don't think so, because it doesn't say it's crafted by me. You can see I also used the slime crawl 2-piece set with him. So I mean, he's not a bad character. He's really good. I don't know what I was doing with this guy, because... Okay, never mind. I thought the slime crawl was a stamina build. But it looks like he's a magicka build. I honestly don't remember. Have not used him in a while. He's got to be magic. But yeah, a lot of yellow pieces and everything like that. What else? I collect his dailies, or his hirelings. This is also how I get stuff. I would suggest doing this. It's up to you guys. You don't have to. So I have the hirelings maxed out with this guy. If we come back, we look at his skills. Go down here and look at the hirelings. 3 of 3. 3 of 3 there. Not one on there. 3 of 3 there. 3 of 3 there. 3 of 3 there. And not one there. Yeah. So I would suggest, if you guys do have alternate characters, you want to make alternate characters, at least max out the hirelings if you can on each one of them, and you'll have a ton of materials coming in daily just for logging in. But you do have to log in on each one of the characters in order to do stuff. So yeah. Interesting. Oh no, never mind. I think I know why. It doesn't matter. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down in the comment section. It looks like we also have Telvar stones on this guy, and another 65,000 alliance points. Holy crap. 65,000 plus, what is it, 85,000 that I already had in there? Is that right? Bank.
If you're looking,
Deposit. Yeah. So we have a total of 155 alliance points. Telvar stones, 14,000. Writs, may as well throw those in there. It's not going to matter. 20. Alright. But yeah, like I said, hit the like, hit the sub, hit the other thing, the notification bell icon, so that you guys can get that second video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again. Bye-bye.